So the new fake controversy is how horrible and evil Donald Trump is for saying, why is this Muslim guy on the DNC criticizing me last week and his wife's up there not talking? It's weird. I mean, when Donald Trump brings a woman up on stage or anybody else, he has them talk. I mean, it is weird. And they say, oh, well, she just can't involve the trauma of her son that died in Iraq or whatever. The point is that in Orthodox Islamic countries, the women can't even drive cars and wears bags over their heads, is what Donald Trump is saying. Meanwhile, this guy is coming out saying Donald Trump has a black soul. Well, I wish this guy would say that about ISIS. So here's this Khazir Khan on the Clinton News Network.
I want his family to counsel him, teach him some empathy. He will be a better person if he could become, but he is a black soul. And this is totally unfit for the leadership of this beautiful country. The love and affection that we have affirms that our beliefs, our experience in this country had been correct and positive. The world is receiving us like we have never seen. They have seen the blackness of his character, of his soul, that he is void of recognizing, empathizing with people.
That's right. It's Donald Trump. The world is receiving the 5 million Islamists into Europe, 80% military-aged men, and the million. I mean, they claim a couple thousand. It's thousands in every major school in Austin, hundreds per high school, and then down to the grades, thousands of just children. We've gone with reporters. They admit it. They've covered that up, just like in Europe. 2 years ago, they said it was 100,000. Now they go, it's 5 million. And they're bringing them in from Wahhabist countries. 0.3% are Christians because they're being exterminated all over the Middle East. 20% is what Syria was. 20%. 20%. 20%. And you think about this. They bring 0.3% in according to the congressional report. It's been in the Associated Press. They won't let Christians in. They've sent people in to kill them. And he goes, everyone is receiving us like never before because they see through the Trump evil. Yeah, he cut off the priest's head and killed the nuns last week. He drove the truck over everybody in Nice. His attacks every day in Germany, bombing, shootings. And when an Islamist gets blown up, they say, a poor man got blown up, a Syrian refugee. When he blows himself up, it's about how he died. And when his name's Ali, his name becomes David in the BBC. And Donald Trump isn't even listed on Google as a presidential candidate. And now they're going to put the debates on during football games, NFL, everything they can to fix it. And to me, for Trump, he's been doing it, but I'd triple down. The whole issue is the Republican establishment, the Democratic establishment, the corrupt Pope, the Communist Chinese, the Saudi Arabian government, the Mexican president, all these foreign corrupt leaders tell us we can't have Donald Trump and misrepresent who he is and what he stands for. And then Hillary steals the nomination from Bernie Sanders, who clearly won. That's admitted. Even in liberal publications like New York Daily News, you point out she stole the election. She's not even a legitimate nominee. You say, fine, though, you're the nominee, but it's a referendum of a landslide, because I've interviewed all the experts. You can't stop a landslide. Now, Roger Stone, again, former Trump campaign head, worked on 9 campaigns, been inside 3 or 4 administrations. He joins us right now. He's an election fraud expert. And we're going to spend the rest of the hour on this and take your phone calls. Roger Stone of StoneZone.com. I should add, by the way, just briefly, that nobody else has got the courage to distribute and manufacture the Bill Clinton rape shirts. Well, I do. And it's not because I think I'm going to get out of this, by the way. It's up to God. Between God and the hit teams Hillary's got. They've been killing a lot of folks. But bottom line here, ladies and gentlemen, we're putting out the Bill Clinton rape shirt. Looks like the Bill Clinton hope shirt. And it's incredible. It's selling more now than the Hillary for prison shirt. in the last week. I'm very excited, and it's on sale today, 20% off, $15.96, and the meager profit we make funds this operation, a little bit of money to Stone to run what he's doing. InfoWarsStore.com, the epic battle for the Republic. We've got 40% off of many other items that ends today, InfoWarsStore.com. But congratulations, you've got the new mega viral shirt, Roger Stone.
Yeah, Time magazine actually kind of, in an attempt to ridicule the shirt, only elevated public interest.
And The Guardian.
And The Guardian. Look at his key issue in this campaign. Hillary masquerades as an advocate for women, but her husband is a sexual predator, and he's attacked multiple credible women, raped, assaulted, exposed himself while aroused.
Settled cases.
Settled at least one large case that we know of for almost $1 million. Now, the Clintonites say, well, that's Bill. It has nothing to do with Hillary. It has everything to do with Hillary because she directs the campaign to discredit and intimidate and threaten, and as the left likes to say, bully Bill's victims into silence. And that is entirely documented in the Clintons' war on women, which I'm also selling through InfoWars, the InfoWars store. This is the definitive expose on Bill and Hillary, but it's much, much more than sexual assault and cover-up, as you will see. So to move on, this T-shirt, I think, continues to put it front and center. The New York Post today has published a set of photographs of Melania Trump before the Trumps were married, when she was single. I don't think they even knew each other at this period of time. You know how she looks? Amazing. Bill Clinton's a sexual predator. They're trying to distract us with this.
Yeah, so what? Donald Trump got a really hot wife. Great.
Yeah, exactly. So
I bless him. I admire him.
You know, but
quite frankly, I mean, Eastern European women, I got to say, are about as hot as it gets.
Well, if they want to talk about sex, we have to talk about Bill Clinton and Hillary's role as an accessory in his sex crime.
I got to be honest. That and Mexican TV stars. Sorry, go ahead.
The New York Times has already demonstrated they want to talk about Donald Trump and sex and his past. So, I mean, it is a fair game, I would say.
But he's so evil. It said he would spoil women when he was divorced and had girlfriends and would actually ask women out at cocktail parties. This is horrible, Roger. He would lavish women and treat them wonderful, and it's just hard, give them fur coats. This is a horrible person.
But let's go back to the big picture here. The only thing Hillary Clinton's got going for her is the mainstream media, and at this point, I'm sure, a detailed plan on how to steal this election. They're petrified about the election of Donald Trump. They've announced that they're going to pursue essentially a Barry Goldwater strategy. They're going to say he's mentally unstable, he's a dummy, he's a crook, he's in bed with Putin. Some amazing reverse McCarthyism, considering that Trump has never met Putin. But Putin knows Hillary well, and he knows she's a liar who will not keep her word, and he knows she's a neocon in a rush to war. So, yeah, he's taken the measure of both candidates, and he prefers Trump. Maybe it's Trump that he could do a Reagan-Gorbachev-type peace agreement with to prevent war. It was somebody who keeps his word, Donald Trump.
Well, I tell you, it is just amazing. Look, the New York Post, I know, is kind of Republican, but they've been pro-Trump to a certain extent. But I know that it's owned by Rupert Murdoch. There's been a coup there. Is this publishing photos of his naked wife, which I only admire him more now, quite frankly? I mean, thank God made this. This is a God's creation. This is a work of art here. A little too skinny for me, but she's still super hot. I mean, what is the issue here? Why are they doing this?
Yeah, because it's circulation, and let's face it, I mean, they're great photos, but they're not lewd photos. This isn't porn, it's art.
I mean, if you go to Rome or Greece, there's like sculptures of naked women.
Well, let's just be clear. You can see her breasts. You cannot see her genitals. They are hidden. They're quite tasteful.
Unfortunately.
What's the point? She looks great. The New York Post, I don't think, is doing this as a part of a political agenda.
Oh, we got to have this as a first lady. Oh, my God, compared to that troll we got right now.
Oh, look, she's the most beautiful and glamorous first lady she would be since Jacqueline Kennedy.
I got a chance to see her in person at the RNC, and in person, she has a presence. I was like, is that a goddess or something? Finishing up with the whole Melania Trump situation. The point is, you want a powerful woman. The left says powerful women shouldn't use their sexuality. I see this as art. So putting bookends on it, and I was looking at it during the break. I didn't know it was a scandal, but they are making it a scandal that his wife was a supermodel before he met him, and that she posed in tasteful photos with her genitals covered. I mean, you got to pull down the art in Europe if you do that. So for TV viewers, I'll put the New York Post article back up on screen. It's Melania Trump like you've never seen her before. And I don't think this hurts Trump because he hasn't posed as some, fake, super ultra right-wing, Pharisee. He's a libertine. I mean, at least to a certain extent. But
as First Lady and co-president, did Hillary Clinton order the Waco siege that left 18 children dead? Find out in The Clintons' War on Women.
Special Forces selection, it's not like you could ever take the easy road. You can't take steroids to make, being a Special Forces operator easy. I'm always looking for the best and natural way to get myself to the limit. I have to have the edge over my opponents. I believe that super male vitality, that gives me the edge. I've been taking it, and I'm still getting faster and stronger every day.
Start your journey to super male vitality today at InfoWarsLife.com.